Okay. Look, I'm going to hate every aspect of this story because I want to punch something, okay? And I'm going to try and be calm about this, but this is getting ridiculous. This is getting insulting. I am furious beyond belief about the failure of our political system and really who's representing us, okay? And when it comes down to politicians, look, perception drives reality. It so truly it does. And we get all these politicians who constantly want try and talk down to us, make us look stupid. And I'm talking about people like Nancy Pelosi, okay? Nancy Pelosi, who is by far the biggest joke in the political sphere. And I say this because she played a heavy role in the infamous coup against Joe Biden, who was already too senile to do anything. But also now, the same Nancy Pelosi who has a lot of health issues. Look, no matter what age, I believe if you're qualified for the job or you can do something, do it. Okay. We see a lot of young people sail and do adventurous things, but we also see a lot of senior citizens do some incredible things, groundbreaking, news stories, everything else. Everybody live life as best as you can because you never know when it's over. No one is guaranteed a full life. Live it. But when it comes down to the realm of politics and leadership, perception drives reality. And this anyone across the world can agree on this. If your leader, senator, House representative, mayor, prime minister, chieftain looks weak and frail, it signals to your enemies that this entire institution is weak and Congress is a glorified old folks' home. And somebody like Nancy Pelosi, who's been in power for decades, has to go. There has to be term limits. There has to be term limits. There has to be term limits. This is ridiculous. It is unacceptable. Now, am I overthinking it? Maybe. Maybe I am. I will not interrupt this, but this is 50 seconds. Nancy Pelosi walking, and I get it. You know, we all get old. It's going to happen to me too. It will happen to me too. But God forbid I'm in a position of power, because when I had my elder relatives still alive, may they rest in peace, you know, when they looked at some of these older politicians, be like, what are they doing? Why haven't they retired? What is she doing? This doesn't show strength in what? Democrats are going to rally around us? Hey, AOC, you're going to ever tell Mama Bear that maybe it's over? Probably not. Pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. All right, what is she doing? By the way, credits born. Nancy just burnt out from all the Wall Street gangbanging. Yep. And again, Cool Blue 71. I could think of a whole bunch of other older politicians, even before they passed away. They need to go. Cool Blue 71 tipped $1.99. In addition to Pelosi, Mitch needs to go. Oh, they all need to go, because on yesterday's show, we talked about how Mitch McConnell had not one but two falls in the U.S. Senate, and he's being wheeled out of a chair. The man has what? Frozen in place like this, like a statue, okay? He's speaking like this. How you doing? How you doing? Hey, everybody. Imagine one day you're watching Hardlands Media. I'm saying, hey, everybody, welcome to Hardlands Media. And you get this. Frozen. But he did that not once, but twice. Falling. Clearly so bandaged up, it looks like he's got a fight club going on. Who is Tyler Durden? You know, Nancy Pelosi, just so you guys know, her decades in power, and especially for the vote blue, no matter who people that are doing your glorified parades or trying to rally around any kind of these jagoff Democrat lawmakers. You know what Nancy Pelosi has done throughout her political career? Enrich herself, becoming a very rich and affluential politician. She's got the inside info, doing insider trading. And by the way, whenever she was confronted about it and whether or not Congress should do it or there should be a stop or Congress should not be allowed to do insider trading, she was like, no, because this is her bread and butter. Nancy Pelosi is thriving off of our system so she can enrich herself. She gets no sympathy from me because she and all of her fantastic friends in Congress and the U.S. Senate and House of Representatives have gold-plated health care, earn a six-figure salary, and then at the same time to tell you that you guys got to toughen it out. I mean, if you did even a fraction of what Nancy Pelosi did, you would never see the light of day ever. The feds will come down on you so fast your head will be spinning for days. And then you realize you're in a jail cell for what? God knows how long. Whereas Nancy Pelosi, you got a little slap on the wrist. And here she is again, crawling. Crawling! By the way, Cool Blue 71, Democrats 2028, Democrat Party presidential nominee, Joe Biden. Actually, I've been seeing a lot of the vote blue, no matter who people trying to promote Jon Stewart to be their nominee. I know it's just right now the internet, but I swear to God, I'm not. Listen, I'm over 2024. I don't want to think any more about it, but I'm not looking forward to 2028 and just what the hell the Democrats are going to do because they're like, oh, it's the end of democracy. Trump won't leave. It'll be funny if he leaves, but yet the name Trump will still be out there like one of his kids runs. That would be funny. It would be funny. But also, remember, Nancy Pelosi did play a pivotal role in helping Trump get reelected because were it not for her and the Democrats, because everyone played a role. Hell, Nancy, you speak to Jill lately?
Former First Lady Jill Biden has spoken out saying she was disappointed in you. Is there any way to patch that up? Have you spoken to the
Well, I
former
certainly
president?
hope so. No, I haven't. But the fact is that we're all on a mission for the American people, for America's working families. My whole passion about being in politics is for the children.
Oh, when did that happen? By the way, Dwayne Vogel tipped $2. Nancy Pelosi can go take AOCIA with her.
So what is it that we're doing for the children? I think that it would have been important for the children to not have Donald Trump be president of the United States. And that is, I would take every step necessary to make sure that didn't happen, but it did. And now we have to deal with it. And in about 6 or 7 months, you're going to see such a change. By the time we start our campaigns in this fall, for next fall, you're going to see a very different picture about the Democrats vis-a-vis Donald Trump.
Uh-huh. Really? Because, things aren't looking too good. First of all, they got Bernie Sanders and Warren trying to extend their relevancy. And by the way, I think Bernie's on his way out. You got AOCIA, doing her Twitter videos, saying, oh my God, Trump did this. And, oh, Elon Musk, I don't like him. Ugh. And then you have the Democrats like you, Nancy, who are deteriorating before our eyes in real time. There is no plan, Democrats. And then what? You're bringing up articles of impeachment? What, Representative Green? That's what he's talking about? Talking about impeaching Trump again? Is that going to be the front and center issue? What about the economy? No, we have to impeach Trump. What about Medicare for all? No, we have to impeach Trump. Hey, what about student debt forgiveness? No, impeach Trump. What about term limits and age limits? No, we have to impeach Trump. Trump. That's all what they got. That's all what they'll ever have because the Democrats don't have a leg to stand on.
Well, you still have so much fight in you. I'm glad to see you after your accident.
Yeah.
You're better.
Well, let me just say, it's my honor to be here with you today on one of your last days. You have been...
That's right. MSNBC is letting people go. Kit, why would you laugh? I'm not laughing. That was just a cough. Be meaner. Where'd you learn to be mean? We learned it from Kit from Heartlands Media.
a trailblazer for women in your field, but beyond your field as well, for young women wanting to make their own mark. So thank you for the wisdom, for the judgment, for the real clarity that have you brought to it, especially our issues that relate to foreign policy, but domestically as well. I'm honored to be with you. I think it was very important that Aviva Siegel was with you because I know how much that issue has meant to all of us, especially to you.
Speaker America,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Wow. So that's all what they can say. But it doesn't inspire strength or confidence. What this inspires is open ridicule, Democrats. And we are going to be ridiculing you because if this is your leadership, if this is what you can offer us, then it's no wonder that the laughter is continuous and ongoing. Why we don't respect you anymore. So, Democrats, if you want to keep on acting stupid, please keep on acting stupid. Keep on showing your weakness. But this also applies to Republicans too, Republican lawmakers. When you have politicians who can barely stand and constantly having falls and accidents, this doesn't inspire strength. And this is also maybe a test to the American people, to diehard Republican voters and diehard Democrat voters. Are you really just hypnotized by these politicians who are in their 80s and 90s on their way out? Because I know one thing, and I don't care. I know this is a big old brush, and I'm painting everybody across the country with it. I know for a fact, either yourselves or you've witnessed friends or other family members taking care of an older relative or something like that. When they become too old, hey, if they can't drive a car or take care of themselves, guess what? You got to step in and take care of them. What makes you think these politicians who are losing their ability to even know what day it is that they can run the country? These are people making decisions of our legislative lives. Should they be in charge? Where are their families at? Doesn't anybody love them? Like, there does come a point. There's a beginning, middle, and end. And it impacts us all. But when it comes down to running a global superpower, we need people who kind of know what's going on before anyone types. I know, yes, hey, Kit, the replacement could just be a corrupt politician. Absolutely. But what I don't like is seeing this elder abuse before us in real time. These are our leaders. This is what we have representing us, and them being in power for so long. No wonder the system is corrupt, because these people have been corrupt and now their minds are corrupt. They're so far gone. They probably have forgotten what it means to have integrity or honor, if they ever had it in their words, in their mind or in the soul in the first place. Does this inspire strength? Absolutely not. So to the diehard Democrat voters and diehard Republican voters, you talk about changing things. If you keep voting these same senile, feeble, broken down people into office who should be on their way out, you are also contributing to the corruption. Break away from the two-party system. This is why I don't vote Democrat or Republican.